Beach It, day 3. BOC, your host. I've been with you all weekend. We got you back in. It's been a day, but we are live in the Artist Lounge, and on behalf of myself and our entire staff, we've had a wonderful weekend for the inaugural Beach It Festival, and it could not come to a better crescendo than my final guest.
Crescendo?
My buddy, Luke Bryan. Welcome.
What's up? Good to be here on the glorious shores of Virginia Beach.
So, Luke, you started your tour, 3 weeks ago?
We're in is it 3 weeks?
I think it's 3 weeks.
3 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah, three weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
And a couple of weeks ago, you had the opportunity to do something really, really cool. You reunited a military family. Tell me how that all came to be.
Yeah, well, we were really honored to do that. The girl, I have a fan group, and one of the girls, her husband had been overseas for 2+ years. Had come back. I mean, he'd been coming back, but he'd been on deployment, and they reached out to us. And I think he was coming back, but he surprised her a few days earlier, and we got him on stage during Country On, and it was a really special moment. And you know, she got really emotional, which got me pretty emotional. So it was a beautiful moment, and it's the first time I'd really done like that kind of soldier coming home reveal. It was real special, and when it went down, I was like, wow, I'm glad I did this.
Yeah, it was a special moment to watch from the side of the stage. There was only 2 or 3 people in the whole organization that knew what was going on.
Right.
I was not one of them, so I was right there tearing up with you. And that obviously, being a military community here in Virginia Beach, will hit home with a lot of the fans that are out there right now. And the other thing I want to talk about is the momentum that the song Country On gets live.
Well, yeah, I mean, last year we put it out during kind of the 4th of July weekend, and through the years this past year, every time we perform it, we just watch the fans get more and more really engaged in it. Certainly when you say, hey, USA. And I tell you what, when we showcase, like I said, policemen and policemen and women, firefighters, and certainly when we salute and take our hat off to all of our troops and soldiers, it's just a great song. And when I heard the song for the first time, it really spoke to me, and all of those feel-good emotions of the song spoke to me, and it's really fun watching the crowd react. I mean, anytime you have a song that kind of goes up the charts, it's like the next next touring season is when you really see people like going crazy about it. So we're Country On's feeling real good up there.
It's going to be nuts tonight.
Yeah.
Obviously, Virginia Beach famous for a lot of different things. Hopefully, famous for Beach It at some point, right?
Yeah.
But the military angle tonight's going to be really special. So
not to interrupt you, but just every time we've come to this area, my whole career, I mean, we've always felt, how big the military presence is, and it's a special element coming to this part of the country, and certainly Virginia Beach. And so yeah, we always know that the military and a lot of the military's families are well represented out here. So we always enjoy coming to this area for that very reason.
And I couldn't help but thinking, as we close out Beach It, you'll be heading to the stage in just a little while. The fans have been electric the last 2 days. Now, obviously, today we had a weather event. They had to take a little break for about an hour. They're all back in, and the whole time I'm thinking, I can't wait for Luke to sing "Rain Is a Good Thing" to close out the Sunday night of Beach It.
Well, yeah, I think the fans have. It's every time we've been in this area, we've certainly through the years, it seems like thunderstorms roll through. So I think everybody's pretty used to that in this part of the country, but yeah, we're glad obviously out here now with the sun shining, and at least I think Thomas Rhett played in the rain last night. So anytime we play "Rain Is a Good Thing," while it has rained that day or it's currently raining, it seems like the energy is at a high level. But when you're out playing summertime shows which we play a lot of summertime shows. And we're always watching the weather. So anytime you can have weather come through and get it over with, it's always it always tees everything up for a pretty special night.
Well, when we put Beach It on the map, I knew I wanted you to close our Sunday night. I wanted to bring in the closer.
Yeah,
And
well,
there's
I
no
hear
better
ya.
closer in the world, in my opinion, than my buddy Luke Bryan.
Well,
Beach It
thank you.
Festival, my name is BOC. This is Luke Bryan. He's heading to the stage. Thank you guys so much for being with us all weekend, and we will see you next time.
Love y'all.